Hello, my name is Frank Hester, and in this video I'm going to review a program called InfinityBTC or Infinity Bitcoin. If you follow the Bitcoin opportunities, you know that there seems to be a new one launching pretty much daily. And all of them are kind of on the same platform. Almost all of them are peer-to-peer, meaning member-to-member Bitcoin payments, and most are on a monthly subscription. There are some out there on I've seen some that are one-time payment, and I've seen some that are on 6-month subscriptions. But they're all pretty much on the same platform, peer-to-peer, and I like those. I'm in a few of them. I've made some really great money through the donation platform of those. But there's one thing that seems to always be lacking in the peer-to-peer community, and that is especially on the peer-to-peer that is a low entry point, like InfinityBTC, which is only 0.006 or about $6 to get started, and some of them are even much lower than that. What happens is if you get people that join and they don't really have success right away, they just don't log back into their account. They kind of forget about it, and depending on what the kind of the rules of the opportunity is, that position may not get deleted right away. And when the subscription comes, you end up with basically a dead spot in the matrix, and that's a huge problem, especially on the low entry point. Now, on the high entry point, people tend to kind of stay more abreast of their opportunities, but the problem we have on the high entry point is almost 100% of the people that join them, if they don't get in profit or break even by their first month, they won't renew. So you kind of have a little bit of issues on both of those. But again, great platforms. I love them both. I'm in both, but there's just one thing that's always been lacking on those. And if this program right now, and so far I've done a 24-hour test, and all the automation has worked so far. But the way that Infinity Bitcoin works is it is 100% automated. And what I mean by that is when you join and you set your account up, ideally you go out and you get at least 2 people because it is a 2-wide matrix. But as far as after that point, you can just let it go and not even log into your account, and it's going to auto upgrade for you. You actually have renewal positions that's going to buy you new positions in your own matrix, and it is 100% payout. So if you follow along, and you can go back and pause this video, if you add up all the ins and outs here, you'll see that there's 100% payout on this program. And there are no admin fees, no monthly fees. It's a one-time $6 payment. So what I want to do right now is kind of walk through the steps, walk through the donation part, the money part of Infinity Bitcoin, and kind of explain it to you. So as you see, it is a 2x5. And a 2x5, you have 2 people on your first level that are direct to you. And you can only really have 2 people direct. Now you can sponsor more than that, but they're going to spill down. You have 4 people on the second level, 8, 16 on the 4th, and 32 on the 5th level. Now I told you that this is only 0.006 Bitcoin to join, and I put some dollars in here because this is I'm kind of making this is one of the very few videos out there on the comp plan. It's going to be in English. One thing about this opportunity, the admin is in Colombia, and most of the material out there is in Spanish. The website is actually in Spanish, and but if you use a Google Chrome browser, Google Translate converts it to English, and it works very well. We put quite a few people in the first 24 hours, and we've had very little issues at all. It works just like all the other Bitcoin opportunities out there. Just some of the wording is a little different on the translate, but you kind of know where it is. Basically, you put your Bitcoin, wallet address in, and in this one, like I said, once you get it set up, you're pretty much done. Once you make your very first purchase and you put your hash ID in, you don't even have to do that again like you do on the others because it is automated after that point. So first level, and I'm just going to kind of use dollars here for it kind of makes a little more sense to those that really aren't in tune with Bitcoin. Most of you are, but a lot of people at this price point aren't. And we're going to make the assumption on the dollars that I used in this presentation based on $1,000 Bitcoin. And Bitcoin actually is about 1,040 bucks as I record this video right now, so a little bit higher than that. But it's roughly going to be close. You know, these dollars are going to be very, very similar to what the value is right now. Now, it may change in the future as if you're watching this video at a later date. But roughly 0.006 Bitcoin was roughly $6 to join. With two people, the total payout is going to be $12. What the system does, it's going to reserve $10 or 0.01 Bitcoin of that to upgrade you to level 2, and it's going to pay out to your wallet 0.002 or $2, and it pays you per member. So the one thing that's really good about this opportunity is it doesn't, on each level, it does not hold your donation until the whole level is filled. It actually pays you as each member populates in your downline, whether that's from your efforts, from your downline's efforts from SPILLOVER, or from your uplines from SPILLOVER. So, okay, it upgrades you. Now you got two people. You've kind of done your job, and that's the minimum everyone should strive to do, is at least get two people, because it is a two-wide matrix. Now you've got a $10 level in level number 2, which pays out 0.04 Bitcoin, roughly $40. The system is going to reserve $25 or 0.025 of that. It's going to reserve it once you completely fill and are paid. Not when you fill the second level, but when you receive 4 level 2 payments, it's going to upgrade you to level 3. And basically that's when you completely fill your third level, to kind of give you an idea how long it takes. Because when you fill your third level, then these 4 people right here will receive their level 2 payments, and that will move you to level 3 and use that $25 that's reserved. It's also going to, at this point, buy you a new position, which would go in your 4th level. A new position is going to reserve $6 of that, or 0.006 Bitcoin. And so now you have 2 positions in your own matrix. The total payout is roughly $9 or about $2.25 per person back to your Bitcoin wallet. So now you're in level 3, which is the $25 level, 0.025 Bitcoin. Total donations in level 3 is 0.2 Bitcoin, roughly $200.